Hi, this is Nicole, and today I want to talk about being trapped in this place of not knowing, not being who I want to be. I've known who I was for a long time. I've had to fight from people pleasing and all kinds of things, but I wasn't being who I was supposed to be. So, um, a little bit of my hair is coming up. Anyway, so knowing who you are is one thing, but then you have to start to be who you are. That's a whole nother dimension. In order to be who you are, you actually have to take the action steps and to start to do the work to be yourself. Now, there's a part of you that's going to fight that with everything you got. Fight yourself tooth and nail because all that you're used to doing is not being who you're meant to be. If you're a people pleaser or codependent or um, abused or full of trauma, whatever it is, you are somebody who has not been being who you're supposed to be, who God made you to be. You're trapped in a person that is hurt, wounded, and broken and trying to figure out how to be. You're like a person that's leg is broken. You're like limping. I see a person limping. The goal is for you to start to be you. Be you. That's period. So yesterday, I've been going through this thing the last couple of weeks of how to be me. One of the things that started was I thought about this morning. I woke up this morning and realized birthdays. I love celebrating people's birthdays. I love helping people to celebrate who you are as a human being. That's something I enjoy. So I have generally make sure that I get something for people's birthdays, but I haven't been doing that for everybody that I love, even including myself. I don't even remember my birthday half the time. My point is that I have this box. I have this box that I found. I found this book years ago that had like the slots and folders where you can put people's birthdays in them. But then I never bought it. So then I never found it again at Staples. Anyway, so now I found this box at like one of these flea markets or something, and it has a box and it has all the slots of your birthdays in it and all that other stuff. And I went to my nephew's birthday party yesterday, and why are you doing that? Stop. Um, I went to my nephew's birthday party and I hadn't given my other nephew his money. And I'm like, it's almost a year and I didn't give you your birthday money. And I finally gave him his birthday money. I gave my other nephew his birthday money. And then I had purchased something for my grandmother needed, she asked me to buy something for her, not for her birthday, but for something else. My point is that I'm beginning to be, not just know, but be who I need to be, who I am, who God made me to be. Sometimes there's this actual physical visual reaction, almost like a recovery when people are in withdrawal. There's like this actual withdrawal of who you are and who you're becoming because you actually have to push through this part like birth um, into the part of being you because you're fighting the person who was and who was protecting you and taking care of you all this time. And now you have to actually fight and like, no, we're going to be who I want to be now. Excuse me, I'm just waking up in the morning. I just had to do this video, so I don't have a lot of spit here. Anyway, so my point is that, this morning when I woke up, something that I heard in my head, my husband and those other people, when they say take one thing that you need to focus on and get that straight. Like Steve Harvey says it, all kind of entrepreneurs say and successful people say that, just take one thing, get it right and do it well. Well, when it comes to being me, I'm going to have to take birthdays because for me, birthdays this is my son doing crazy stuff. Um, Told him he couldn't be in the video, but this is his decision to do this. So anyway, so I said that birthdays is what I woke up. I was just laying there, kind of like your groggy state, trying to wake up and think about stuff. I thought about being just birthdays. I love birthdays, so there's so many people that I love, and I want to give them something for their birthday, but I'm not organized enough to even remember that. And then years ago, I even wanted to do a birthday list for my whole family. I started it, and instead of me doing that, I ended up making a newsletter, which was great. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a birthday list for everybody to have, and then forward it to everybody. So I'm going to do that this year for Christmas. I'm going to make that birthday list finally, but it's because I'm not being me that I did not do that. That's over more than 10 or 20 years, 10 years ago, not 20 years, over 10 years ago that I did that. I'm not being and doing the things that I want to do. I'm not being myself. It's time to start being it. So I'm taking one thing, birthdays. I'm going to take everybody's birthday. Hi, the video stopped and hopefully they're back. So want to start taking birthdays and making my family birthday list and send it out to everybody and maybe even start the newsletter again, and this time I'll just be online and I want to mail it to anybody because before it wasn't online because online was just new. Anyway, but it's time to start being me. I've got to get a tattoo that says just do it. Not for the Nike thing, not for anything like that, but is to me there was always a symbol of just do it, just get things done because it's not who I've been. I also wanted to get a Jamaican, American flag and African flag for me as well. Like those are the things that I want to do. Get dreadlocks. I wanted dreadlocks since I was a teenager, and I never did it. And I'm like 40. Why haven't you done it? You have not been being you. Well, it's time to be me. I hit rock bottom. I hit the mommy midlife crisis rock bottom. I'm like, who the am I? I don't know who I am anymore. I know who I was, who I want to be, but I'm not being her. So the next phase is to be her all the time. I'm taking vitamins to help myself feel better. I'm doing all kind of things, and it's like it's time to take me back. I don't like who I am. I've gained like 40, 50 pounds. I don't even know how many pounds, but I gained too much. I'm back up at another size that I don't need to be in. And I've done it. I've lost the weight before. I've been the person. I've been out personal. Been out being a public speaker, which is what I love to do. I've run groups. I'm becoming a leader. I'm running, different groups in different places within my life. I am good at what I know how to do and be, but I'm not being me. I'm being a subset of myself that is not worthy of me. God made me to be me, and for some reason, I'm not doing it because there's this reaction inside of me that stops me from doing it every time I'm about to start doing or being me. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time for me and God to join forces and be me. So watch out, world, because God do not make no junk. And I look forward to every little piece that He has made in me. And that confidence, that woman that He made, is going to be here. I am not going to bow down to anybody else. I just made a personal mission statement for myself, for my life, and it is that I will allow my life to shine as loud as possible. And and share that with the world because I don't want to dim my light. I've been dimming my light for my whole life, so that other people feel comfortable around me. No more. I got to go to the poetry. I have poems I've written. I've got to go perform them. I've got books that I have to write. I've got to finish writing them. So this is the time to get it done. Thank you. I hope this helps somebody. Bye. Live your legacy.